On Wednesday evening, the Airport Authority of India issued a new circular. In that SOP circular, now all passengers flying to Goa shall be required to go for 14 days of home quarantine, or they can opt for 14 days of paid institutional quarantine. But hoteliers and restaurant owners have questioned as to why will the tourists come to Goa if they have to get themselves quarantined.
It's the SOP. Earlier also we are in a great distress due to no business, no count of customers we can take away also people are not taking. Now the thing is that they have put a SOP that people tourists who come, they will have a 14 days quarantine. I mean, you tell me which tourist will come and do 40 days quarantine and then immediate and go for excursion. I mean, it's very ridiculous. I mean, we are suffering here because of the new SOP. SOP has to be changed towards hoteliers and relaxation should be given to us so that now coming back to Corona, it's widely spreading. One has to take precautions. The government has already set a rule of social distancing, sanitizers and all those things which people have to follow. But at least they should also listen to our grievances. I request the government of Goa to give a relaxation in the SOP and come out with some plan wherein the hoteliers are benefited.
टुरिस्ट येया म्हणून सांगतात गोंयांत अतिथी देवो भव म्हणटा एक सायडीन आनी एक सायडीन म्हणटा जे नवे SOP आयला त्या प्रमाणे की 14 दीस प्रत्येक टुरिस्टान क्वॉरंटायन जावपाचे म्हणून कशे हे टुरिस्ट जे भायले जे येतले ते कशे 14 दीस क्वॉरंटायन जातले आनी तांकां जेवणाची सुविधा तांणी जेवणाचो खर्च कशे काडटले जर टुरिस्ट जर येवन गोंया भोंवपाक सोदता आनी कोण टुरिस्ट येवन आयचे पॅन्डेमीक टायमार 14 दीस गोंया रावपाक सोदतले जंय तांचो खर्च आज सुटना बाबडे तूं गोंयांत एकदम सेफस्ट प्लेस म्हणून येवपाक सोदता आनी तुमी गोवा टुरिजम म्हणटा येया वेलकम येया आनी तुमी एक सायडीन म्हणटा तुमी 14 दीस क्वॉरंटायन जाय आनी खर्च काडा म्हणून कशे भायले टुरिस्ट गोंया येतले.
The circular was out on Wednesday evening. Here are the key highlights of the circular. Health screening, thermal screening, COVID test for symptomatic passengers, quarantine, institutional quarantine for symptomatic passengers, paid or home quarantine for 14 days. Exception to home quarantine if produced COVID-19 negative certificate. Opt for ₹2,000 swab test on arrival and opt for home quarantine until test results. Guidelines for tourists: pre-book accommodation, proof of booking, undergo a strict check of stay documents and test. Tourists must have COVID-19 negative certificate or opt for swab test on arrival. Clinton D'Souza and Ramesh Naik Raut for Goa 365 from Kalangut and Margao.